Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, friends. It's a pleasure coming your way once again for this Lenten period. It's a blessing that we meet once again. God sparing us our lives and giving us an opportunity to be able to come out your way meet with you again. I take this as a special privilege because God empowers us with a new day, and when we meet your friends and your loved ones, it's a blessing. And so I bless the Lord for this opportunity. Today I want us to share something small from Matthew chapter 5, reading from verse 31 to probably the end, 21 to 26, or probably 25. The emphasis of the message here will be from 23 to 24. You have heard that it is said on those ancient times, "You shall not murder, and whoever murders shall be liable to judgment. But I say to you that if you are angry with your brother or sister, you will be liable to judgment. And if you insult your brother or your sister, you'll be liable to the council. And if you say you fool, you'll be liable to the hell of fire. So when you are offering your gift at the altar, if you remember that your brother or sister has something against you, leave your gift. Leave your gift before the altar and go. First be reconciled to your brother or sister, and then come to make an offering of your gift. Come to terms quickly with your accuser when you are on the way to the court. When you are on your way to the court with him, or your accuser will hand you over to the judge, and the judge to the guard, and be thrown into prison. Truly I tell you, you will never get out until you have paid the last penny." Now, here you have quite a lot of things here. But I want to concentrate, like I said earlier, on verse 23 to 24. So when you are offering your gift at the altar, if you remember that your brother or your sister has something against you, leave your gift there before the altar and go. First be reconciled to your brother or sister, and then come and offer your gift. Wow. How many of us don't do offertory today? Don't give alms today? Don't say we are giving something to God today? Who are guilty of this? Jesus is saying, the law has its own punitive actions. But if you really want to reach God, you should do more than that. He says that when you realize that your brother has something against you, before you break that offering, go and reconcile. Wow. Make reconciliation. All our religion, yes, Jesus says, when you want to say, I'm offering myself to the Lord, because he says in verse 20 of Matthew chapter 5, that I tell you, unless your righteousness exceeds that of the scribes and Pharisees, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Ooh. Jesus was talking about hypocrites. So when you want to bring a gift to God, before we go to God and make our faces busa, or before we give alms, Jesus is saying we should leave the hypocrisy aside. We should go and make reconciliation first. Friends, sometimes it's difficult adding. Sometimes the mouth you are feeding bites you with the teeth inside of it. But Jesus says, yes, you are hurt, but go and solve the issue. Let's reconcile. Reconciliation does not make one a fool. Let the person know how you feel. Be candid about the issue, and with love, try to bring an amicable solution. Jesus says, our dealing, our religion, our righteousness, our Christianity, our way of living should be far more than that of the Pharisees and the scribes who think they know the law, they know Christianity, they know whatever, and then we come back. And we come back to be nice to God. God knows all of that already. My prayer is that even as we wait in the presence of God, wait on the face of God, may God give us the courage. May the Holy Spirit give us that courage, that whilst we do the things of God, we are right with human beings too. We reconcile with human beings too. We are okay with human beings too. Because you cannot worship God without recognizing the relevance of humans. May God be with you. But remember, unless our righteousness supersede hypocrisy, we will not enter the kingdom of heaven. May God be with you and have a blessed weekend. Thank you.